Hello and welcome back to the Vedantist. In our last episode, we looked at the massive architecture of the outside world. We discovered that the entire physical universe, from the towering mountains down to the microscopic virus, is rigidly contained within three dimensions: space, time, and matter. Desha, Kaala, and Vastuvu. We learned that these three dimensions are actually the physical offshoots of three Gunas, the ultimate cosmic limitations of Sattva in the form of space and emptiness, of Rajas in the form of time and movement, and Tamas in the form of matter and inertia. You do not just live in this three dimensional world, you are a walking, breathing replica of it. The exact same dimensions that govern the spinning galaxies are currently governing your human body. But here is where the science becomes intensely personal. You do not just live in this three dimensional world, you are a walking, breathing replica of it. The exact same dimensions that govern the three dimensional world are currently governing your human body. Let's extrapolate these three dimensions onto the individual human being. Let's look at how space, time, and matter operate inside you right now. First, let's look at matter, Tamas. In the macro world, matter is the dense, heavy mountains and rocks. In your micro world, matter is your actual physical body. It is your arms, your legs, your flesh, your bones, and your organs. Technically speaking, all of this biological material is jadam, stone cold, insentient matter. Without a driving force behind it, a physical body is just a lifeless lump of elements. That is the dimension of matter. Second, let's look at time, Rajas. In the macro world, time is the restless, continuous moment that pushes the universe forward. In your micro world, in your human body, time is manifested as prana, your vital breath and life force. Prana is continuous, agitated moment, the inhale, the exhale, the beating of the heart, the circulation of the blood. It is the engine of aging and decay. And the exact moment this moment stops, the body falls down. Time and prana are identical. Third, let's look at space, Sattva. In the macro world, space is the vast, invisible emptiness of the sky. It provides accommodation. There is no place you can put a physical object where space does not already exist. The empty area between your eyes and the screen you are looking at right now is the space, Desha. In your micro world, space is your mind. You cannot physically see the mind, just like you cannot see the sky, but it is undeniable. Just as physical space accommodates all physical objects, your mental space accommodates all your psychological objects. It holds your thoughts, it holds your memories and your anxieties, yet it is invisible to the eye. This is precisely what the microcosm also consists of: space, time, and matter. Desha, Kaala, Vastuvu. Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. The macrocosm, that is the outside world, is governed by these three dimensions. The microcosm, that is your inside body and mind, are also governed by these three exact same dimensions. But this naturally brings up a massive, profound question. If the outside world and the inside body both are being governed by these three dimensions or gunas, What is the force that is governing these three dimensions at the back end? In Vedanta, we say these three gunas are governed by Prakriti, which is a form of nature. And nature is driven by Shakti, the primordial energy, the ultimate cosmic power. But whose power are we talking about? Think about it logically. There is no power without the powerful. There is no vision without the eye. There are no sun rays without the sun itself. Power needs a source. It needs a substratum, an adharam to depend upon. That primordial energy, that Shakti, is the inherent attribute of the Supreme Consciousness. Just like the sun effortlessly emits sun rays, the Supreme Consciousness emits its primordial energy in the form of Shakti. And it is this Shakti that governs Prakriti, the nature, and the three dimensions of space, time, and matter. When I say, except for the Supreme Consciousness, the complete outside world and your inside body are entirely controlled by these three gunas, a very sharp seeker might ask, if the three gunas control everything, why can't they influence the Supreme Consciousness? Can't the stress of time or the decay of matter influence the Supreme Consciousness? The answer is an absolute, unshakable no. Sun rays cannot burn the sun itself. The vision of the eye cannot turn around and perceive the eye itself. Likewise, the Supreme Consciousness projects the matrix, but it is completely immune to it. The primordial energy is an attribute of the Supreme Consciousness. Now, I know that introducing terms like Supreme Consciousness and Infinite Consciousness versus maybe Finite Consciousness might sound a little confusing. So, we are not going to rush on this. In our next episode, we are going to have a dedicated, threadbare discussion on exactly what infinite consciousness means, what finite consciousness is, and how they relate to the I am sitting inside you right now. Until then, observe the dimensions inside yourself. Notice the heaviness of your physical matter. Notice the restless time of your breath. Notice the vast empty space of your mind accommodating your thoughts. Watch the machine work. And remember that you are the one watching it.